Jay Longhair here in the house. Welcome to another, well, albeit late because I've been super busy lately. Anyways, welcome to MTG Roundtable. Today we're going to kind of go through a few articles. We wanted to cover more on the court case. However, I'm going to be doing more of a deep dive. Dan's been doing a deep dive all this week. Next week's we are just going to be talking about that and maybe whatever news pops up between now and then. Oh, it's huge, guys.
It's
huge.
Nuts.
I don't want to go over too much on that.
No.
Because I am not informed 100%. So I want to digest that over the weekend. We have access to the only filed court document, and we will go over that with you guys. It's pretty mind blowing and crazy.
Yeah, I went to the state. I went to the state and grabbed the official document off their list.
Yeah,
and it is wild. All I can tell you, without giving you too much of any kind of spoiler, is that 10 pages of it are redacted.
Yeah. We thought we got unredacted, but nope, 10 pages are redacted.
No, protect the guilty, man.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, it is available. I do have access to that said document. You guys can hit me up on it, but again, I want to digest it because there's so much going on in there. And once I digest it, we are probably going to dispel all of what is currently out there online on YouTube right now, saying that the investors are suing.
No, the other way around.
This is the only official document that we've seen. Anyways, moving on.
Right.
All right, let's get to the fun stuff. We have they are talking about a new secret lair. I mean, what else is new? But
when are they not?
Another EDH deck. All right, let's. I'm finding out alongside with you, but a new secret lair leak reveal surprising Typal Storm precon and $41 promo. Okay, so they're talking about the links, but here we are. We are getting a secret lair goblin precon deck. I'm not sure if all of them have the goofy art, but it looks like the whole deck's going to be that way.
Hey, come on. Mark Rosewater's kid needs to get some of his art out there.
I'm just saying it's goofy. It is goofy. I'm not dissing.
It's not going to be the whole deck is not going to have the art. So let me give you my rundown of what a secret lair deck comes with. So the secret lair decks come with generally 5 cards that have usually double-sided art. The coin flip deck would be an example because the commanders flip over, Clark's Thumb, the one that gives you an extra combat or extra turn, and then I can't remember the other one. And so they will be 5 cards that will have special art. They generally are double-sided, so you flip them over, you'll see different, kind of similar art, but pretty much the same card. And then the rest of the deck will have the little planeswalker symbol at the bottom left. That's usually the list symbol that they use. And they used to do it where it was like half boiled out, half not. Now I think they just leave it as is. But I'm interested in the price point. And I'm, and kind of like that's kind of a big deal is that they raise the price after what happened with the last secret lair deck. That when they raise the price, or they keep it the same, or they go lower.
Yeah, that's a good question. Before we go any further, though, I did want to say for everyone that's in attendance today, thank you for showing up. Sorry about the tardiness. I've been slammed. Anywho, cheers. Let's do that real quick. Cheers, everyone. I got a purple. Woo woo. And going back to the article.
I also want to point out that this art style has been used quite a few times, I believe, with Goblins itself. And so this is a reoccurring artist coming through. I think this is going to be Goblin players. You know who you are, you dirty Goblin players. You know who you are. This is going to be their deck, man. This is going to be it. Once a Krinko player, always a Krinko player, I think is what I've heard. So
what's up, Coach?
Expect to see these guys out there, man. If I could see this one selling out again, depending on price point. And the reason why I say this one would probably, even if they stick the same price point, I believe it will sell out just because it's Goblins, because it's probably a playable deck, whereas the previous one, not so much. So I could see this one selling out at the same price point as the last raised price point.
Certainly. Okay, so they're covering some of what you just covered. Last one was artifacts. Is that a hidden grinder? Okay. So Brightstone Ritual. What is this one? Oh, okay. So it comes with Brightstone Ritual. I'm looking right now. Looks like it's a whopping $5 card. I don't know what they're hyped about. Okay. Let's see. So they're talking about the cards that we saw: the Empty the Warren, Scrape Shot, Brightstone Ritual, which I don't have. So I'm like, ooh. Let's see. So what is is it the Moons, or what is the money card?
There's probably not one. We don't know the full deck list, so there might be a money card in the deck list. I do not know. Usually, there's like a specific card that receives the new Secret Lair art that becomes the money card. So it'll be a Soul Ring, or like in the Angel Secret Lair deck. I think every single art and card in there is a money card. So
a Blood Moon will probably be in it.
If they do,
that one's like down to almost under $10.
But if they did a special Secret Lair art, that would be a big deal, especially in a deck that could possibly sell out with the popularity of it being a playable deck, goblins.
Hey, what's up, TC, dude? Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, that's the thing that they've had the issue with the previous decks from the Secret Lair decks, is that they've just not been that great to play. Coin flip deck out of the box, great. Angel deck out of the box, great. Cats and dogs, not really. I mean, fun, but not great. I'm trying to remember the others off the top of my head. But the 20 ways to win deck, I've never seen anybody enjoy playing it. I've seen it tried.
They put a bunch of like single card that needs combos
without the combo
win cons in there, but there's no real strategy to get them to go. It's just like hodgepodge.
Yep.
So I have not bought a Secret Lair deck. I don't know if I will get this Goblin one. At least it's in my color, so maybe. But I'm guessing it would be 200 to 250 is my guess. They're not releasing prices.
I believe was it 200 was the last price?
200 was the last one, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
150 was the one before?
They raised it. It was 150. So imagine grabbing, I think it was 100 when it started. I could be wrong, but maybe it was 150.
No, it was 100. For the heads I win, tails you lose.
See, great. I think it's an awesome price point for a built Secret Lair playable commander deck. Like, I mean, I say acceptable. It's kind of not, but it kind of like is not 250.
Yeah, 250 seems a bit much. So I think they might stick around that 200 point, but I don't know. I'm not parachuting. All right. So they go over another leak this weekend. Was the TMT bundle promo leak. On here, you can see there is a interesting version of Food Chain where they're all eating the same pizza. Oh boy.
Yeah.
We knew about Commander Plate. There's supposed to be some Commander stuff, so I guess maybe Food Chain's one of the special cards.
Crud.
Yeah, right. Okay, it does reveal Commander's Plate, and we knew about Dark Ritual. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, that is it basically. There was another picture I saw, but that just showed the Dark Rit, and there was one other card. We know there's what,
Waste
6
Not.
different ones?
Waste Not.
Waste Not, yeah. So we know all 6 now. Food Chain is obviously the big one. So very
Commander Plate's a nice card. Commander Plate's a very nice card.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, let me get on to the next article here. Okay, next we got. Okay, we have one that concerns us Magic players. That is correct. We have the Commander Bracket Beta Update. So what did they do to change everything up again? I know Perps covered this earlier. I didn't. This is all news to me.
Yeah, I've not seen this at all.
Yeah. So we start general update. 3 major topics: hybrids, brackets, and addition of game change to the game changers list. Okay. There's also Commander banned and restricted announcement today, which that was on Monday. They unbanned one card and banned another. So we're getting there. Okay. I am just trying to surpass some of the fluff here. Okay, this is them talking about how the system's not 100, but here we go, hybrid. Cut to the chase, we're not making any change to hybrid. You know they were talking about that, so that is off the table. Thank goodness.
Yes, I agree. I think that would have been a mistake. I think that would have been very confusing. With too much going on, I don't think that would have been a wise idea at this time.
Right, and you need some limitation when you're deck building. Because that kind of helps you deck build. Because if you were able to drop a hybrid, I mean, there's some broken ones, but I mean, it's not like it's entirely like all the hybrids are really that messed up. But I mean, if you throw in a Boros card and you're playing Rakdos, it just, I don't know, it's kind of off-putting a little bit.
I actually played a game with somebody who thought the rule change was enacted. We went to kind of allow it.
Yeah.
It's not like it would not have been a good change. They actually had 2 decks that they had built, and when we went to go try to run through a playthrough, it would not have been a good change in my opinion. It really adds a lot of power, and we already have a bunch of power creep coming in with new sets all the time.
I kind of agree with that. I mean, Chris, you play hybrids being able to solo they got rid of it. I mean, I'm happy.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing they didn't do it, because there would have been a lot more broken combos available.
Exactly. So good that they finally did that. Okay, brackets. Stop. Thank you.
So someone who really studies the bracket, I will say that they've touched on some things I'm very happy that they touched on, and I will let y'all talk about it, because I think it's kind of, honestly, what they're saying is what I've heard playing daily, and when we sit down for pregame talks, I think this is great.
Okay, so let's go over it. I'll go ahead and read this. Dan, if you'll get the next paragraph. Overall, we're quite happy with the bracket system after last round of tweaks. From what we could tell, the adaptation or adoption of brackets continues to grow as more and more people use them in their pregame discussions.
Okay. All right.
Can you read it or no?
Font is really small. Can you make it bigger? Can you
yeah, actually.
Make it old man size, because I have my glasses on and I still can't see it.
How's that?
There we go.
Want to read.
All right, there we go. There we go. And I'm pretty sure people on their phones sitting at the toilet want to read it.
Yeah.
Last round of changes.
All you toilet sitters.
Yeah, all you toilet sitters. Make sure
toilet sitter watchers. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you read along. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, buddy.
Last round of changes, doing things like decoupling precons from bracket 2 core and adding better expectations of kinds of gameplay you can see from each bracket have done a lot for helping people know which bracket their decks live. We're also seeing some signs that it has caused a meaningful shift of people assigning more decks to bracket 2 core label, which helps make bracket 3 upgraded feel less overloaded.
Okay, I got the next one. So yeah, help people. They say it's helping. Okay, we're trying to get used to it, but yeah. While we like the changes, we've noticed a lot. The toll of changes Word of mouth and explanations have helped carry the bracket system pretty far, and every time we make a small incremental changes, it makes it more of a game of telephone as the new changes slowly trickle out to some people, but not everyone. Not everyone has seen or internalized all the small tweaks and updates, and we've seen plenty of people who have delivered feedback to us about elements we've already addressed with changes. So we're really want to cool it on the bracket level changes for the time being. They'll discuss it later. Okay.
I can tell you what the red says really quick if you'd like. So basically, bracket 3's been a lot of discussions. That's where they're getting that last sentence from. They're going to test it out in MagicCon. And so they're going to wait for feedback from MagicCon because it hasn't been played there yet. If they're happy with the way the bracket system has worked out in MagicCon, they're considering pulling off the beta tag. For the sake of conversation, I did throw the bracket into your DM, DJ, so you can take a look. It does say beta on the top. And so that's what they're wanting for. They do emphasize that this is a tool for pre-game conversation. It's not an ultimate arbiter of who can play against whom. There's decks that can blend. 2 can play against some 3s, 3s can play against some 4s. It's about the pre-game talk. And so when you identify these differences, then you can walk away with better expectations for the games. And they want to, the last part, which is really awesome. I think this is important because I do not play in bracket 1. Because bracket 1, they want to reemphasize, is meant for a place of stretching the rule. We're talking uncards. We're talking decks with just hats in them. You know, maybe something that's not legal in Commander. And again, they appreciate the feedback.
All right. Yeah. And that's good that they're actually listening. And to be honest, I don't know them personally, but professionally somewhat. I know a couple people on the board, and I asked them in person as they would be candid with me, and said they didn't have to send an NDA or anything. It's just they're running it as best as they can, and they're working on it. So good times. Game changers. Some of the bracket systems quite happy overall with the updates to the game changer list. Let's talk about Farewell. Okay. So large reset to a lot of what happened in the game before, moves pretty much everything, adding a lot of rebuilding time and starting from square one, which isn't enjoyable for many players. When you think about the goal of having cards on the Game Changer list, they're often cards that people want to know about appearing in their games and would prefer opting out of playing if needed. Removal's a thing, guys. So is taking cards out of people's hands. I'm just saying. That I don't really see that at all in Commander games. But anyway, by putting it only at bracket 3 and above, lets people get into games that could have Farewell only if they want to. Okay.
I agree with this notion. I think it's a great. I think it is. I think I've played again. I play quite a bit, and Farewell is not played a lot. But here's the funny thing. It's mentioned so many times in games about a removal piece. And that tells me right there, I didn't even think of it being a game changer. I never thought of it being a game changer. Right. And I was surprised, but the first notion that went into my head was, oh my God, that makes so much sense. You wouldn't want that in bracket 2s. No, because you're talking, we're not talking, you can't get this stuff back. This is exile. This is one of the most strongest removals ever. If you're not running a piece of something to exile something in your deck, consider it, because removal is important. But man, Farewell is over the top, and I think it's comfortable as a game changer. I think some people aren't happy because it limits their bracket 3s, but then that's okay. Sometimes building restrictions, and this is something I learned recently, sometimes building restrictions are a good thing. They do kind of induce creativity.
No worries. I mean, it's a pretty strong list for the pizza box, just to kind of backtrack a little bit. Waste Not, Dark Ritual, Food Chain, Commander's Plate. Oh, man.
Dude, that's solid. I agree.
That is solid.
I agree.
I would deal with some weird-ass pizza lands to pull one of those, you know?
Yeah, but you're going to have some Pepto afterwards.
Yeah, there's plenty of Pepto. Right. So yeah, no, definitely. But also, depending on your pod, there's a lot of people that just don't even pack removal. Like, what? Why are you not packing removal? I mean, I've seen decks where they have like 20 freaking board wipes, and you're like, bruh, we want to get to an end game somewhere, you know.
I'm glad you brought that up. But removal is part of the game. They've introduced it with the latest two Lorwyn commander decks. Have tons of removal. It's insane. It really is, and that's great. Interaction is part of the game, and I think it needs to be put in there to that way you can litigate some decks that will run over others, and removal again is a thing, and it should be in decks. Too much is too much, yes, but I mean, hopefully the person playing too much removal has an end game to it.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it's the same as someone packing too many counters. I mean, if you are just countering everything, just you're a note player, but you don't have an end game, like, come on, dude. You just want to waste everyone's time.
What's you're that? A blue player anyway. I said you're a dirty blue player anyway, right?
Me? No.
No, I meant in general.
But hey, no, I'm just saying, like, interaction's part of it, whether you like it or not. You should pack some. If there's a problem,
I took apart my board wipe deck. It was Zergo Helm Smasher with 27 board wipes.
Good Lord.
Ooh. Wow. I mean, rude. It's not that I would be scared to play it. I just want to make sure I bring a butt pillow and maybe, I don't know, something to make sure I'm comfortable, because that game probably would last a bit. How fun. Yeah, right? I had a deck that did a lot of board wipe, and it was...
Hey, Genesis.
I don't know, 7-2 trample with indestructible on your turn?
Yeah. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But moving on, Farewell's a good example, because it's more than just a wipe. It's like a board, like full board wipe, pretty much.
It's a game wipe.
Like a game wipe. Yeah, it's like you're resetting. And while it is a solution for me, if I was playing white, that would be a solution if the board was completely like, oh my god, what the hell. But like a reset, like 3 hours in, is like, dude, you know.
If you're playing Farewell, right, I would hope that you're planning on winning the game, just like with Cyclonic Rift. And this is what came to mind for me is I feel like Farewell is White's version of Cyclonic Rift.
Right.
Now, granted, you're talking about your own stuff, but how many white spells out there to freeze protection kind of thing can get your creatures out of that mess from Farewell? And how is that not a great winning strategy to, T-Pro Farewell?
But it's just thrown out there because the board stays too crazy, and then you reset the game, and they don't have a plan. Yeah.
Great T-Pro combo was Cataclysm, T-Pro in response.
What was that? Hello?
I said a great interaction was, cast Cataclysm and then do Teferi's Protection in response.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if that's the play, but usually what I've seen, I don't know if it's just because I mix brackets, but a lot of people will play it and then they don't have a follow through. So it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
So it just depends on the experience of the players. Like, that might be a play that I would do because I'm a Timmy, but I maybe pack 3 board wipes. They're just in case, and that's not my game plan. You know what I mean? Biorhythm. We'll be going into the game changer list. This is what we do when a card comes off the ban list. Now, tell me about some old school interactions with this, because I've never used this card. I mean, it becomes the number of creatures. It sounds amazing. I mean, I can imagine my life total becoming, I don't know, 50 elves or something.
Oh, wow. You went the opposite direction. Most everybody's like, oh, so you wipe the board and then you cast this after.
And then,
yeah.
Okay. It becomes 0. I get you.
Speaking of Teferi's Protection,
it goes the other way too.
Yeah.
Because if I have 50 elves out, I could do that, or wipe the board and then play this. Yeah, I get it. So, each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. So yeah, you can 0 out opponents with this. That's crazy. But I mean, it is an 8-drop, but in green, really, that's a 4-drop.
Mm-hmm.
So this is coming back. So this one, I didn't really do too much research into it, but it was like a couple $1 card, and now it's like almost 40.
Oh yeah.
I think it's calmed down though, right? What is? I haven't looked recently, to be perfectly honest.
I wish I'd have listened to myself and bought into the card prior, because this is one of the cards I was thinking. This one I was thinking getting unbanned as well as prime time, but man,
it's
I
sad
didn't
everyone
think it'd
thinks
go
that
up
they're
to $40.
unban. What? Go ahead.
I said I didn't think it'd go up to $40. Holy cow!
Yeah. I think it's calmed down, but I mean, it was in the bulk bin for a while because it's banned, and then now with the unban, yeah, dude. Some people came up. I wasn't paying attention to the market, but I guarantee you, some people had some foresight and started buying that up before the announcement.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So good on them. And, I haven't been paying attention to the news too much, but, we're going to be having people next week going, why did the TCG player seller cancel my order? What the hell? I ordered this a week before. So we're going to hear a lot of those stories. A lot. Okay. And then Lutri. I just thought the card was cute. It is rude AF. It is no longer a companion, but can be used in Commander.
Yeah. I think everybody in the whole entire world is totally okay with this. I think Otter players are rejoicing. I've already seen
another Otter option. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Companion.
And now your deck can be utterly ridiculous. Ha ha!
Oh.
So,
nice.
cool beans. This is the new Game Changer list. They've been adding to this. So it was just Biorhythm, and then what was the one that they'll probably talk about it here in the article, but there was another one that did actually get the ban, but it wasn't anything I've seen around our tables. Okay. Let's see, 2006.
No, there was no banning there wasn't any banning.
It was just an unbanning?
Yeah, just unbanning.
It was 2 cards, right?
Yeah, unbanning and moving up to Farewell.
It was Biorhythm and what was the other one, man?
Lutri, the Otter.
The Otter. About. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought there was another card that was.
Yeah, and they didn't put Lutri on the Game Changer list because there's no reason to. They usually move a card off the unbanned, but since they put that caveat.
Right. Lutri, so you can't do the companion thing with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I'm just kind of skimming here. And this is everyone that was from the Commander format. Where's my guy? I don't see him. Anyways, all right, cool. Next. Oh, and this is the updated one or whatever, or this is the old beta. I'm sorry, Lucy.
Yes, that is the current bracket list.
Okay.
A bracket,
bracket. Downloading it real quick, and we'll put it up.
Yeah, that is the current bracket. I wouldn't mind going through a quick walkthrough. That way, I kind of explain when I'm in pods what we talk about and what I explain about what to look for in the bracket to determine your bracket level.
Hold on,
of your own deck. Sure.
Okay. So if my deck has 11 Game Changers in it,
it's a bracket 1. Yeah, I'm just like, what?
No, that's my Marin deck.
Yeah, that's your pub stomp deck. That's like you're like, ooh, I'll show you.
Somebody wants to screw with me.
Yeah,
try this deck.
Right. Okay.
Of course, I could say that about Sithis too.
You see where they're saved, Bray. Right. While I'm looking, we have to. We've been kind of almost too pro today, so we have to get back down to that mid-range level. While I'm looking for this thing, Bray, where are you, dude? Oh my god. Okay. Do it. Yes. Okay, cool. And I can expand and do all the things. Beautiful. All right, we're doing things, guys. Okay. Single Awareness Day. I don't have a set time. I have a bunch of things to do, but we're talking maybe 6 to 7 my time, so it will be a little bit of a late night. We are doing Single Awareness Day. There'll be some giveaways, little shout outs to those single people out there. Also, I will be showing off some singles that I have available because it is Single Awareness. Hey, now. So you could pick up some cards, and I'll do some giveaways and some fun stuff. I'm anti-commercialism of Valentine's Day, but I'm forced to participate, so it's like, ugh. So I like to do this every year. So that is going to be happening this Saturday on Valentine's Day, but it will be late. So,
well, that's actually good news for Valentine's Day. I got bad news for Valentine's Day.
What?
My cat's getting his nuts cut on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. No,
Ouch!
My cat is not going to enjoy Valentine's Day at all.
Oh, yeah. Poor kitty. All right. Is that a good size there, or because we can zoom in?
Oh, fish games. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, same here, dude. Same here. What is he up to now? Let's see, Lutri. Okay, so the base version creeped up to $5. But the fancy promo, about 20. And they also like way overprinted it in March of the Machine. So yeah, I mean it's not too bad. But yeah, I was in the bulk bin for $1. It's a nice little $3 to $4 come up. Hell yeah. But yeah, same here, dude. I gave away so many of those. So congrats if you haven't opened a giveaway for me from a while ago. You probably might have a Lutri in there. But yeah. Okay. So go ahead, buddy.
Oh, commander bracket list. Let me take this away real quick. It says beta at the top. Let's keep that in mind. There's 2 color codes: the casual mindset, competitive.
It's such a beta.
It is. Yeah,
go ahead.
It says real quick, man. It's a communication tool for pregame. That's it. It's what it is. It's just for game expectations and player intent. It's not meant to be like anyway. It's a guide. We understand that, and we've talked about what bracket 1 can be. We've talked about what bracket 2 can be. This is the thing. You look at the different items, what player expects, that's big to go in through. And they literally bold the words, what your players expect your decks to be, what your win conditions, what your gameplay. The important thing, how many turns? So many times we hop into games and they're like, it's a bracket this because it has no game changers or this and that. And I'm guilty of this. And the deck wins really early. Hey, it doesn't happen all the time. Okay.
Same here.
It's consistency as well, though. So I found out last night, my Ashling Elemental deck without game changers, I'm going to push it to 4. I'm going to say it's a 4. I have won multiple games now, turn 6. I don't think in bracket 3, at least turn 6 is one thing, but when I'm not even going to turn 7, I think I can say it's a good, more optimized deck. And those are the big words at the top underneath that bar. I want to highlight that bar. The bar changes colors. That's important. When you're in 3, you are still in that casual mindset. When you get into 4, there's still a little bit of casual, but not really. You're getting into that like competitive, but you still want to play at least 4 rounds. Here's the big difference between bracket 4 and bracket 5. Bracket 5 can literally end before you get a turn. Bracket 4, you're waiting for at least 4 turns. Bracket 4, go nuts, go to town. It's fun. CEH is fun. 3 is fun. They're all fun, different brackets. But going through this list helps whittle down what the expectations are and what the intent. And it's very important to read each one, especially because most everybody is playing in a bracket 3 area. But it does make a difference when your deck is more optimized. And game changers do not mean your deck is a certain bracket. Like I said, I have an Ashling, the elemental deck, no game changers, and it's won on turn 6 multiple times now. So that's my spill.
Before turn 6, yeah. This does help break it down a little bit, so I'll give him credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
This
I
makes
will
a
say
little bit more sense. Yeah.
I will say this one more thing:
Mhm.
combo pieces. It's important to look down at the bottom as well, especially in 3,
Yeah, no
2,
chaining
and
extra
1.
turns.
The chaining extra turns, but the card combos. This is a big one I've seen come up. Exquisite Blood, Sanguine Bond.
Yeah.
Those combos can come up before turn 6. So be
Yep.
careful playing in a bracket 3 with those combos. Now, we'll also say this. I'm learning that transparency is better for the health of the game that you're playing. So going into bracket 3 saying, hey, I have that combo, it could go off before turn 6, might be something to say to save any saltiness when you cast Dark Writ and you have both on the battlefield turn 4 or 5 and you go off
Yeah.
and win before somebody gets to take their turn 6. Remember,
Yeah.
it's each player expects to play at least 6 turns. So
Right.
we need to see a turn 7 win is basically what that's saying.
Oh, thank you for the breakdown. Any comment on this? Hey, what's up, Bob? How you doing? Next week, I'm gonna take this week to digest it. Dan's already 50 pages in on that 76, pretty much. We can cut out 10, so you're almost done.
I'm 32 pages in on
32?
76 pages of a legal document, half of which I don't understand, 10 pages of which are redacted, and probably a good page and a half of words
Yeah.
that I believe that some lawyer made up.
Bob doesn't agree with the 4 to 5. Depending on tent or can win on turn 1 is complete crap. Ripe for abuse and dependent on honorable play at tables against strangers. Yeah. I have a tough time with it, but it is different. You know.
I'm going to go ahead and point down to again what I just said, and it actually says that decks, lethal. They don't adhere to the metagame, which cool. But let's just look down again. Players expect to play at least 4 turns. So if you're able to go off before 4 turns, and each player hasn't had that, you're in turn 3 consistently, 2 consistently, pre-game, 1 you win. You're not a bracket 4. There is still something to adhere to. And I'll mention again, if you look at the top, a couple of things. This is still in beta. There is a color code bar. This is just a pre-game conversation to set expectations and player intent. So there is a difference between bracket 4 and 5 due to intent and due to player expectations of, are you playing at least 4 turns? Are you playing CDH? I've played both. I can tell you there is a difference between the two. But I digress. Everybody's entitled to their own.
Right. Oh, Bob's going off. Well, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Gloves might come off. Holy.
That's fine.
And now you're getting in the mix of it. All right, Bob. Give me a second.
I'm reading what the word on the bracket system says.
Yeah.
And if his experience is different, then obviously who he's playing with is not adhering to the bracket system. And I don't see how there's an argument on what the difference is when it says what players' expectation are and what they intend to play. And I play again in a lot of different pods with a lot of different people, and I'm growing, I'm learning. So hey, I could be wrong, but from what I'm reading, it really says hey, at least 4 turns. And when I play bracket 4, there's at least 4 turns. When I play CDH, sometimes I get to play turn 1, sometimes I get to win, sometimes I don't. But man, I don't see how there's it says at the top the difference is metagame, and I also think though you have to adhere to how many turns are people expecting to play. So yeah. Anyway, I'll lay out.
To me, it's a little clearer. I'm still kind of confused because I have decks that again should be 2s, and they play at level bracket 3 or I don't really think I have any deck that's that attuned. I might have some early play, but it doesn't happen that often that I can really count on it happening every game to win on turn 4 or 5.
No, you do not have a bracket 4 deck, sir.
No, I don't.
No.
I might have 3 because I might have some stuff
Yeah.
that I thought was efficient in there. So I have to watch and see what's up with the game changers. But I really usually don't rock too many. And the some of the what do you call it? Not fetches, but tutors that I have aren't the common ones, so they're not even counted. It's like, oh really? It's that part's confusing. All right, Bob. Bob, how you doing?
Yo. Well, I'm not going to come in here like thunder. I'm going to come in here with a difference of opinion.
Right.
Come in like a wrecking ball.
Feel the thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to say one thing, DJ, real quick. Tutors aren't mentioned in the bracket. Neither are precons. I just want to bring that up because those are a couple things that.
Oh yeah, I don't see the precons. That used to be bracket.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and again, tutors aren't mentioned, so tutors aren't really considered. I mean, again, expectations are a big thing. Anyway, sorry, Bob. I wasn't trying to start an argument either. I'm just going off of what my opinion is and my experience as well. But I definitely would love to hear your opinion and your feedback.
Okay, so specifically, let's stick to 4 and 5. Much of this will apply to the other brackets as well, but determining player intent implies that the players are going to honorably state their intent, right? So I keep hearing this excuse that, oh, it's about the design when you built it and what you intended it to do, whether you intended it to win on turn 1 or intended it to win on turn 4. You're never going to get a reliable expectation for intent behind deck building. Pub stomping is a term for a reason. People love to come in and do it. And who is this for? So just to the point that you were talking about, oh, it's to help pods determine these brackets. Bullshit. These aren't meant for pods. These are meant for people walking into a store or to a event like a Magic Con.
That's what I meant. Those pods, the pods you're going to. I didn't mean like your familiar home pod. I meant for strangers and for playing on Discord with multiple random people. Apologize. That's what I meant for. Yeah, that's more for what it is. That's why we mentioned Magic Con. So I didn't mean to misconstrue that conception. We're on the same page. We're on the same page there.
And so, and I'm following your logic, right? Like what you stated before.
I just want to make sure it was clear what I did state.
What you said before was finding whether or not that deck wins consistently on turn 4, which would mean you would have to play multiple times against the same people to have any idea if that deck is winning on turn 1, 6, or 4.
Oh, I agree with you.
Not what you're going to. No, what I'm saying is when you walk into a con, you're not going to play 6 games against the same guy to figure out whether his deck's, whether he's lying that it's winning on turn 1 consistently or turn 4 consistently.
Okay. I see. So you don't know this person at all, and he says, oh, yeah, it doesn't win on turn 4 or whatever.
It doesn't win on turn 1. And, oh, well, I intended it for it to win on turn 4. It's super rare that I'm going to pull that off on turn 1. Right, but it doesn't matter to you because you only played 1 game against him.
Yeah.
And much the same on the other brackets as well. Without having hard restrictions on cards, which I've been saying since the beginning, this bracket system becomes virtually pointless because it's not intended for consistent play groups. These brackets don't matter for play groups. In your play groups, and let's be very real, if it's a consistent play group, whether it's your LGS and you're playing against that same deck, multiple times over a period of months, or whether you're playing every week against your buddies and you're like, no, don't break out your Frostprotone bound deck. It's pointless for a consistent group, and it's semi-pointless for a one-time play because you can't determine consistency with decks when you only play it once.
Yeah.
Or you only face it once. So then it comes down to a matter of honor. How honorable is this person? Have you ever played on Arena? I got roped 3 times a day just trying to do my dailies.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that the game is full of honorable people out there.
It's not. It's not at all. I play with plenty of people that cheat. I play with plenty of
and that's
people
what I'm
that
saying. Like,
undersell and oversell their decks, and I think that's one of the things about playing your deck multiple times. I would say that if you're bringing a brand new deck to a Magic Con or onto, let's say, a new thing. Remember, let me back up. We are just talking about bracket 4 and 5, solely bracket 4 and 5. So
mostly, I'd say a lot of this applies across the others as well, because what you're talking about, if you look at the top of every column, what is the highlighted, bolded, changed in color text right below each bracket?
Yeah, upgraded, optimized, CDH. Yeah, no, absolutely.
No, they all say players expect in every
right,
column.
right. Okay, that's where you're highlighting. Yeah, I'm like, absolutely. So what players expect? If we're talking across bracket 4 and 5, and are we talking going to a tournament? Are we talking playing socially, casually? Because I think it also depends on what kind of.
I don't think we're talking about tournaments, to be quite frank, because tournaments are horseshit for CDH or EDH even. You know,
so if you're going in to play an LGS and you walk in and you're saying, I'm playing a bracket, and I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. So excuse me, that's why I'm going this route.
I'm not talking about from the perspective of you bringing a deck. I'm talking about the perspective of you playing against decks.
Okay.
And you're sitting down with the honorable intention of playing with a bracket 4 deck, and you got one asshole there that's playing a CEDH deck.
Okay.
And because there's no technical difference between the two, it is an intent difference. It is an expectation difference. It is a consistency difference. People, and if you don't think people pub stomp all the time, back when they did the 1 through 10, back when they did decks 1 through 10, and I first started playing on Spell Table, we were playing with precons. This guy pops into the channel. I can't remember who he had for his commander, but he had all the Praetors in his deck. He popped off on turn 2 with Jin Taxis.
Oh,
you know, after he assured us that, oh no, it's not as bad as it seemed, and he won on turn 3, and we're playing with fucking precons. And I'm talking about 5 years ago, before precons were any good whatsoever. So
no, I hated the 1 through 10 thing. I hated it with the passion.
Spell Table, but that's on Spell Table, right? It's no different here, right? Because you have those type of players that just get their jollies walking up to a table, and to them it's not about fun. It's about winning. And honestly, I think many people walk up to the table, whether it's Magic or other games, video games, you have griefers. And that mentality doesn't change whether it's World of Warcraft or Magic the Gathering. And they will intentionally go to a Magic Con just to grief tables by bringing a CEDH deck into brackets 1, 2, and 3, and getting rid of the tutor restriction, I think, is a mistake.
I can't argue
because
with,
you're
with
placing
that
it more on intent again, right?
Yeah, no, I can't argue
with
them removing the tutor thing, because I was honestly shocked until I got into detail about what everything said. Just so people were like, "Well, I only have this many tutors." I'm like, "Well, you can have whatever now, apparently." And I think that does kind of. I can honestly, I agree with you. I think limiting tutors again sparks creativity. I think limitations can spark creativity. And
here's the problem you have with them trying to corral commander decks, right?
Okay.
Is that for all other formats, you have strict rules on cards. There is no wiggle room. It's these cards, and there are no ambiguities about what the cards do. There are very verbose rules about how all the cards interact with each other. Yet, because Commander is such a huge historic format, and it has such a large casual base, it's virtually impossible to police it. And what they're saying is, we're leaving the policing up to you. Here's a rough set of guidelines.
Right.
Oh, well,
how useful is that? Garbage, in my opinion, because just that's depending on people being noble, being honest, and not having any kind of ill intent going to a table for people that this thing is only designed to help people show up to a table with people they don't know and likely only ever to see once in their life.
Yeah,
I think it's virtually useless.
Yeah, TC Dudes had the problems glossed on Superfast's channel. 2 mana and under tutors would be game changers, but that technically makes Evolving Wilds a game changer under that definition.
Yeah, TCG dude, good call. I mean, I was going to start going there. That the problem, I have a feeling the reason they made it even more ambiguous by removing the tutors is because even we got into this discussion. I think it was with Matt and I think it was off. I don't remember whether we were streaming or not. But what constitutes a tutor?
Yeah.
Right. What exactly is a tutor? What does it have to tutor? Right. And what kind of card does it have to be? Right. Because going and getting a card out of your library, in my opinion, especially if it's a single targeted card, but what if it's go get, 2 demons of different names? Wouldn't that be a tutor?
Right.
Or what about those cards that let you look 6 cards deep and grab one of those cards?
Yes.
Is that a tutor?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Right. So see what I'm saying? Like DJ just proved my point, right? Like,
yeah, no, I mean, for me it's different. For me it's different. Like a tutor is like a guaranteed, whether you put it on a deck or to hand. That to me anyways, is a tutor.
Then where do you draw the line?
Land tutors are different.
Top of tutor?
Right. But the power level depends on
tutor?
what deck you're doing, though. Because if you just have a regular ramp spell to go grab a basic or something, I don't really consider that.
What about rampant growth or revisits? So
right, those act more like
I think
in a landfall deck, right?
Yeah, in a landfall, then it's a different animal altogether,
so
right?
Fetch lands. Fetch lands.
Okay,
we take fetch lands off the table.
We're making my point here. Like I didn't want to go down too far of a rabbit hole. We could set up a whole episode on different types of tutoring. What does tutoring mean? But I think that's why they removed it here, because it probably caused them way too much pain with too many people saying, well, is Sylvan Library a tutor? Because you're comparing cards every turn. It's only 2 cards deep. Like, where's the cutoff on that? So again, they ran into problems with that. So in order to just
personally
reduce the amount of problems.
Sorry, Bob, but just so I'm clear, I don't consider look at the top, X cards of your library a tutor, because the tutor you get to search in the deck and grab the thing. And like I don't really put lands in there, but like I said, landfall makes it more powerful like a tutor. So
again, they've never defined exactly what a tutor is, right? Not even in these terms. So again, they ran into a problem and then they wussed out and just removed all that, which I think is a mistake. That was at least some sort of clear distinction between 1, 2, and 3, besides the game changers. So they have a few hard, fast rules in here, but then when you get to 4 and 5, there's none. It's just, it's what you expect to do for your win, right? And all of it's very loose language that's up to the players to have to divulge with what their intent was when they built the deck. Just stop it. Like that. Come on. Right. That's like a cop asking you, did you intend to speed? Nope. Oh, well, then, okay, we'll let you off. Like, stop it. I didn't intend to speed, officer. Right. Like that doesn't work there either. And it's a problem you have here. And that's why I feel that they'll never, like so many reasons, they'll never make a sanctioned tournament format for a commander without adding very specific rules like they do for every other format that they have tournaments for. It has to have hard rules. I don't even know how they would stop collusion like that. People say, oh, well, you can have collusion in the other formats as well. Yeah, but when you're head to head, it's much more difficult as opposed to like
I
four players.
Completely agree with you. There's no how do you sanction? Because it would be CEDH, right? How do you sanction it? Like, how do you keep exactly that? And also, who's going to have the money for the real cards? So, but
I mean, that's not a problem because people have money for real cards for very expensive formats. The bigger problem is once you add a financial value to it, the worst in people is going to come out, and you have to police that.
I think it'd be too much of an added. It would. Yeah,
I don't see them ever coming up with a let's put it this way, maybe tournaments that don't have anything real on the line they could have, but if you add real money, $50,000 purses,
yeah,
I think you're going to start experiencing the worst in people.
Yes, agreed, absolutely.
We already have cheaters that get caught all the time. Love watching Nikachu's videos when he busts them. You know, it's like that's awesome. But again, with Commander, and people are using this, and the reason I bring that up is because I've heard many mentions on different channels about how the bracket system will eventually lead to tournaments, or you can see that they're trying to get to a tournament. I don't see that at all. I don't see that at all. And I think that them backing off of things and making it even looser language.
Yeah, no, I think with what they I think with what they also just said about how they're going to see feedback from Commander Con and remove the beta shows that they're just kind of like, we did it at our discussion. It seemed like we got some positive feedback. It replaced this tier system that they had, and we're good. Till they hear some like negative feedback, and I don't see any signs of them trying to push Commander into the tournament.
How many people here have a personal play group, including the audience? And if your personal play group exists, how often
it's hard for me to say
use brackets? And I even disagree when I tune into channels when they say, "Oh, this is my bracket 3 deck." Like,
So I have a bunch of people I play with, and even when I did have play groups, like generally when the bracket system came around, it was already chaos. But what I hear from people who play in their personal play groups is that they do not use the bracket system so much at all, that they look at it and they're like, okay, and they may talk about game changers, but they don't care about 4 game changers and calling it a bracket 3. I come from a play group that had that. My previous play group was like, hey, cool, we don't care if you have an extra game changer or 2. That's not going to make it a bracket 4. And it really did come down to, hey, how many rounds are we playing? What kind of game are we trying to have? And it came down to speed more or less. And most of the games that I get into now are how many rounds are we playing? How fast are we playing? And that's it. Like, that's kind of the basis is.
I've noticed that coming in. It's just like, how fast are we going? Like, wait, what? Yeah. Because I'm starting to.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bob.
I really wanted to talk about this, and this more for the banning and unbanning announcement that just really irks me. Part of it's like they want to have their cake and eat it, right? They want to go both ways with their ban and unban announcements. People complain, like one of the largest complaints isn't about how fast people win, because that's pretty easy to beat. If a dude keeps winning on turn 1 and you're saying we're playing low power decks, and that's typically how our group approaches it: low power decks, medium power decks, high power decks. That's pretty much what we say. And there's just kind of an interpretation there that, hey, don't play that deck. You get to know the decks that people are playing, or the type of decks, or their play style, right? And when you're talking about how do we want to play, it's based. Like, I don't want to play, honestly. I don't play with strangers, not really. But they banned. Why did they ban Nadu? Let's talk about that. Like, what is your understanding of why Nadu was truly banned in Commander?
Stalled out the game. Like, even if they didn't win that turn, just
all right,
stalled.
so let's get there, right?
Extreme card advantage.
Yeah.
Actually, it's because of the length of turns, right? It's not that it couldn't win. It was an irritating card because it just slowed the game down to an unfun level of play, right?
Yeah.
But then why did they get rid of Dockside Extortionist? It sped up the game too much. They were winning on like a single turn. And the same thing with why did they ban Mana Crypt? Oh, it sped up the game too much. But then they didn't ban the most prolific card that speeds the game up, which is Soul Ring, or any of the other 0 mana tutor or 0 mana rocks.
Right.
So do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they're talking out of both sides of their face. It's like, which is it? You don't want to have cards that make the game take too long, and you don't want to have cards that speed up the game.
Right. And a lot of these people that are specking.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like that card, I don't give a shit even if they unbanned it in. It is a 6 mana because it takes 3 to get it out of the freaking companion zone and then 3 to cast it. And that's going to copy a spell. So it's a 6 mana copy spell. Holy shit. So not only is it 6 mana to get it out there, then you got to have the mana to cast whatever it is you're casting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny because it came more to fruition, I think, because the whole companion thing, it was just because it couldn't be countered, or like some parts of it couldn't be countered. Like on the cast, you could.
No,
but, yeah.
You could totally counter the cast. What are you talking about?
No, the cast. The cast. I said the cast you can. Yeah. But the fact that you had an 8th card in your hand essentially, so card advantage basically. I don't know. I never really messed with the companion thing because I just haven't got there yet, you know. So I couldn't really tell you in that and in Commander, right?
But,
there's
you
a
feel
few
that's
things
ban worthy?
A
6 mana copy spell for consistency is worthy of a ban?
Yeah, but how consistent can you do that in Modern?
I'm not talking about Modern. I'm talking about for Commander.
Okay.
Again, I don't think that's
right.
Like you could just play Ruth. You want consistency for less mana? Rutha as your commander, and she's repeatable.
There's better ways, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Like Lutri, you only ever get it when you cast him. Rutha, if she's sitting out there and you got 2 free mana, take her back to your hand and copy the next spell.
Right.
And have her, she can be your commander.
That's fair.
Like, I just, I don't know. I take exception with that, but I don't even care about that. This was such a nothing burger unbanning, and people are like, oh, you wait and see biorhythm. Okay, I'll wait and see. I don't know anybody who's going to play it.
It's interesting. It's a new toy to play with. For me anyway. Okay. I don't have one, but it's okay. Cool. It's interesting because I was thinking like the safe way is like, oh, cool. I can gain like a gazillion life real quick, right? I wasn't even thinking, oh, if they're zeroed out, they could die. Oh, crap. Okay, that is more powerful.
Well,
but it's an 8 drop.
And they could zero you out too on your drop.
Yeah. Right.
Like in response, board wipe.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You just killed everybody, including yourself. I don't have a problem. I never had a problem with it. I'm like, whatever. And I disagree with people. I think prime time should have been on the unban on this one. I think that would have been fairly safe.
I agree.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of other busted shit out there.
Right.
Play against Ouroborid. Like, that gets out of control quickly.
Yeah. And honestly, like people keep specking and hoping and hopium, as you always like to say, Bob, that the Jeweled Lotus is going to come back.
That one
they're trying to address
it. Should have been banned.
Well, it's just dumb because Commander's the only game you could play it in. Oh no, it's still useful in other historic. I forget what it was. Some deck that uses it just because it's a rock.
No, let's get real. No, it is the identity card for Commander. It was designed specifically for Commander, and it's functionally worthless anywhere else.
Exactly. There's one deck that uses it in Vintage.
In all of Magic.
Yeah,
perfect.
On all of Magic. Yeah, that's it. But yes,
but
everyone's all like, "Oh, it's gonna come back." Yeah,
it wasn't prolific even when they banned it. I think we looked it up. And on EDH Rec, it was only in like 8% of Commander decks.
Right.
You're banning a card that's in 8% of decks, but you're not banning Soul Ring, which is in like 86% of decks.
Right.
Only 86? That's shocking.
that is. Yeah, actually.
I think a lot of people don't play it just for that reason. They don't want their deck just to be that much faster, right? Because EDH Rec, there's a bunch of registered decks. But you get my point. Like, there's no consistency even with the bannings and unbannings. I'm glad that there were no bannings and there were unbannings. I'll say that.
Yeah, they did something.
But they did like the safest possible unbans.
Well, of course. Thing. What are they going to do? They're going to bring back the Jeweled Lotus. Yay, all the collectors are happy. But
does it really change Commander?
Maybe
CEDH. I don't know.
it's just because they're never going to unban it, people, and FOMO of like, that could have like could spike back up, that I guess. I don't know. There's some decks I would use it in, but it wasn't like I only ever had one at a time, and it was just like, what deck do I put it in? I don't know. None of them then.
I have 3 or 4 copies, and the only deck I ever put it in is the one for my fiance that
Right,
has
you were saying
what's her name, the 8-drop angel as its commander, because that's the only way you're ever going to get it on the table.
I prefer to use it with like a mono deck that doesn't use green, just because it helps like maybe get your commander out quicker. But then like also depending on the commander, because like my mono red commander, only one of them would be fine with it, but it would also, the other aspect is my other one red casting cost commander care less about it, right? Like, because it costs so cheap, so it's not for every single deck. Some decks just don't want to use it, and so
my Necrons wouldn't mind it, but still, it's like, very, very particular. Like, that's why it was only 8%, Bob, because like, cool, but I'm rocking the new precon and I upgraded it and it's 5 colors or it's 4 colors or 3 colors, and you're like, hey, it like in game, sure, right? Or maybe if you have some unique commander like Rock or something that's super expensive, right? But
like I said,
to make it slightly viable,
hers was Avacyn, an 8-drop. That's like, okay, without the Jeweled Lotus, the game's over.
Right.
Either before you cast her or on the turn you cast her. It's like, okay,
because it's not like she has
exactly
haste,
great
right?
for ramp.
I don't remember. She doesn't have haste, right?
No, but she protects everything else. But white's terrible at ramp to begin with,
right?
And it was just okay. That's the only deck I ever put it in, and guess what? It's still in there. I didn't take it out. Fuck the ban.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, but it's not like a deck that she's going to be bringing. That's your own private playgroup thing, basically, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And that was sort of my point in it. It's just like, I don't care about the ban. I honestly, my hot take is take everything off the ban list. Let Rule 0 prevail.
Yeah. I mean, it pretty much comes down to that in your private playgroups, anyways. But bruh. Hello, welcome back.
I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh no, jeez.
Oh, he's back. He's just got coffee, is all. Yeah.
Yeah, I went and got coffee.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next topic real quick.
I guess I did go off. My apologies.
Oh no, you're fine. This is stuff that people care about as far as like, the list is meant to be just a guideline. And if you go to MagicCon and you find some randos and you want to shoot a game, the thing is that we want to condense down to a common language that, like for example, with a lot in some of the groups that we play in, Holy, what speed is it? Like what round do you expect to win? Like conversations like that should be quicker, easier, something easier to go by. This is helping a little bit than the first list. Bob, just a little bit more. They kind of explain a little bit more. But I mean, you're talking. You have to bring a notebook every time. Be like, okay, here's the official. Oh yeah, and then here's the ban list, and then go, right? They're trying to sum that down. Yeah.
Rule 0.
Rule 0. Yep. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Super Fast?
Yo.
You don't think you can play down Jeweled Lotus because it's paid for commander tax? But OP for low power decks. Ban list does not need to exist. Hey, agrees with me. The brackets are there.
Okay, so just make it a game changer, but don't ban it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that at all. I think unban everything and let's really see what the fuck happens.
Most people won't be able to afford the real cards.
Right.
If you can abuse the list as it is, or the brackets as they exist,
right?
Anyways.
Because like it's like he said, like he doesn't have any of the game changes in there, but it's performing at bracket 4 level, right? So
imagine buying or even proxying a Black Lotus in your play group. Either your play group says get out of here, or you show up to a tournament. What do you think is going to happen when you play against the one pub stomper at the table? What are you going to do? You're going to get up and leave and go find another group. No big deal.
Right. Yeah.
And rather quickly, people are going to go, hey, don't play that guy. He's a pub stomper.
Right.
Like, problem solved. It's like they're almost creating the problem for them to come up with the answer for.
Right. Well, speaking of gloss over, we could tell, I guess the lands weren't a big deal this time around. And neither was the blue secret lair because it wasn't like anything there. So no big surprise. Took them a while to sell this one out. Like, I thought maybe there might be a little bit more hype around it, on some of it, but yeah, basically the ones with any form of value are. Oh, this one's still available. Nice.
Well.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my experience, because I went ahead and I was like, look, I want.
They showed this
kitty.
Sold out. What?
I want the kitty and I want the dragons.
Right.
I got on. I waited in the queue like a patient person. Got into going to buy my products.
Yeah.
Went to go mess with the address for my shipping and billing address.
Yeah.
Went to go check out. And as I went to go check out, I no longer had those in my cart. And it was not great experience. Wasn't expecting that, considering on what time I logged on, was in line, and considering how many people had successfully gotten theirs.
Yeah.
And so it's just a little like I was disappointed, but that's okay. I wanted the kitty and I wanted technically only 2, maybe 3 of the dragons. So we'll go look them. But I will say this: the foils will sell out, right? Those are the ones that are going to sell out. The non-foils, if I'm not mistaken, your LGSs will get them at a later time. I'm not sure if they're continuing that. From what I understand, they are. So, but yeah, I am a little surprised. Maybe not on the lands. I think the lands are great, but I think people also realize they are basic lands, and yeah. But the kitty being sold out, that's the one I kind of felt like would get sold out, and that's the one I wanted, and the dragons, and they both are the foil. Both foil ones are gone. Those
you can still get the one with the bronze dragon, which I'm kind of surprised because that one you got a.
I am surprised that one's still around. I'm surprised that all the foils are still around, to be honest with you.
Most of them, just the main ones that sold out, the kitty and the other one, and the one with the dragons.
I'm actually more surprised any of them sold out, to be honest with you.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had less than 0 desire for this.
Yeah. I like some of the art.
I'm sorry,
on some of it, so.
And
I kind
that's
of wanted
fine.
the Prosper. It wasn't money. It was just like that Prosper looks kind of neat.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if you want the different arts,
yeah.
Look, none of these are like, damn, I missed out on getting $70 worth of cards for $40. Like, it's just you missed out on art. And guess what? Look at so many of the secret lairs, even including. Remember how hyped and sold out and how bad it was for the Marvel secret lairs?
Oh yeah.
Go look at them now. They're almost all reasonable. There's not a one that's over $100. I'm kind of surprised it's the Wolverine one that ended up on top.
Yeah.
But
well, I'm not.
Okay.
Are these the foil versions? The foil versions are of the secret lairs?
Yeah.
No, I meant for the Marvel ones. I hadn't looked.
Oh.
The last time I looked, like the most expensive one was the Wolverine. It was like $92.
Oh wow. Wow.
Right. And some of the other ones were less than MSRP. Like,
wow.
I think the Black Panther one was less than what
Black
you had
Panther,
to pay for it on release.
Yeah.
But even the ones for like the Iron Man were down around like $39, $49, somewhere around there.
Really? Ouch.
And understand those were like $150, $200
for a longest time
when they got scalped. So, just be patient. If you really wanted those secret lairs, wait a few months, maybe a year, and they'll be on the market. It's very rare that I highly, highly doubt that any of these are going to just go up like the less than 0 desire. That means I have a desire to not buy them. Hopefully that clears that up, Coach. Stop trolling me. Come to Gen Con. Guess what? If you do, you'll win a ticket to Gen Con, Coach. Tell your wife that. Anyways,
nice.
and I'm not bashing this secret lair, but I'm just saying I've been noticing the trend in secret lairs. I have a lot of secret lairs. I didn't realize how many I've bought. I think I have like somewhere between 200 and 300 sealed secret lairs. I was like, wow, I didn't even realize I had a problem, but apparently I do. And I keep track of the prices and whatnot, and even things like the Walking Dead secret lair, even what I consider one of the best secret lair drops, just pound for pound. If you saw it drop now, people would be super hyped. And that was that Extra Life 2020 that has Collected Company, Teferi's Protection, Amulet of Vigor, Consecrated Sphinx, right?
Yeah.
Like those.
Oh no, there's some wonderful older secret lairs that like they're definitely, the layers are a lot weaker. If you look at the Fallout one that came out, I thought it'd sell out just because of the Fallout fandom, but I mean,
I think there's a lot of FOMO pricing going on here. Right?
Yep. Yeah.
And because there's such inconsistency with the way they do their product releases,
yeah,
you know, it's like people want to say, "Oh, I got it at release." How many people care about, Deadpool secret lair at this point, right? It was so hype on the day that it dropped. Now it's like, you can get one for, a used piece of bubble gum and a cup of coffee. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Some of the Sonic
or Sonic. Is also
it's not even Deadpool people want. They want the Deadly Rollick out of it. From last I've heard, that's the last card people wanted out of that. So,
and you had a chance at
Deadpool because it's Deadpool,
right? Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Like
go
I
look
got
at
it and I
secret
wanted
lair
to build it. I never did anything with it.
It's very weird ones that have shot up to the moon.
Yeah.
So these, I don't think this is a weird one. It's D&D. Now, some of the D&D ones from one of the previous drops did go up quite a bit.
Yeah, that was
but not the ones that I bought. The one I bought, I love the one that looked like the old red D&D box on the inside. That you got. Like, that's just sick. But that thing's like $10, and I'm just exaggerating. But it's like maybe $35, $45, somewhere in that range. Now, the weird ones that I do want that are basic lands, I want the Bob Ross.
Nice come up, though.
Effort just
super fast.
Keep going up, right?
All right. So I'm gonna kind of skim these ones super quick as we're almost out of time here.
Go for it.
So I apologize about the ads, guys. Can't really do much about that. But a Merfolk Knight spikes 5. I love these massive percentages that they always throw at you. It's like, oh hey, this 50-cent card is now $2. It went up 2,000%.
Yeah, 1 cent card.
2,669. Like what? Percent? Yeah. Like what? Anyway, hype. Okay, so this Merfolk Knight. What's that? Was this Commander? No. Was this was out of like what? Let's see, MOC.
Yeah, MOC was the Murders of Karlov.
Oh, Murders of Karlov Manor. Yeah. Okay. So
I mean, Merfolk just got their reprints, and Merfolk is just, and
then you have Superheroes is coming out with some Merfolk decks, so so definitely people are getting a jump on it. So we have the Voldarian Wave Knight, 2, a white and a blue. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on each other Merfolk or Knight you control. 3/3.
Just to be an asshole, it's Vodalian.
Well, that's fine. You're Vodalian.
Said Vodarian. I'm like, nope, that's not a card.
Okay, fine. You guys know I can't pronounce nothing. That's fine. I know.
I'm just trying to help.
I'm mid-range, bro. I'm mid-range. Okay. Let's see. So out of March of the Machine. There you go. MOC.
Oh, it's March of the Machine. Okay. I was a little off.
So that guy spiked, and see, didn't March of the Machine also have the whatchamacallit cards, the plane chase cards?
Yes. That's why
Okay,
I
so
bought
so
those
some of it
cards.
was janky because it was like regular Commander played. Some of the cards in there were like, what? It played around to that, but anyway. So yeah, no, it's definitely good. Benthic Biomancer. Yep. Let's see. So yeah, if you guys have that one, if you tore apart that deck, go grab that card. There you go.
What
Let me
is it
see.
selling for?
That's what I'm looking at. But there we go.
I think it's right there. Wasn't that it? Wasn't that the price chart down at the bottom?
Yeah, it'll show you a price chart, right?
What?
If you scroll down, you had it down. You're going up. Scroll down. I think they had the price chart down at the bottom.
That's what I was trying to get to. You said, "I'll scroll
Yeah.
up." I'm like, okay.
No, I said scroll down.
There we go.
No,
Oh.
you're going up. Go the opposite direction. Yes, go down on the page.
There's a price chart.
Giggity.
I'm on it. Giggity.
He's still
There you
learning
go.
his directions.
Well, you know.
Go south. Go south. No, north.
There you go. There's
So
the spike.
it jumped from $1 to $4.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
But can you imagine being
546%.
that person that would just like decided to bet on Merfolks because of Lorwyn, and then you held on to it, and Lorwyn came out, and nothing happened, and now you're just pissed off, and now you know. Well, now, hell yeah,
You've been vindicated.
yeah. Imagine
I'm so
there was-
glad
there
I
was-
bought 20 of those decks.
There was one I was surprised about this week.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about things that pop off.
Yeah, hold
It
on.
was a
It might be one of these other ones. Hold on.
Okay. I'll hold on.
Yeah. Oh, Lutri. Yeah. 3,000%. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Bob?
Oh, I'm sorry. You said hold on. It might be one of these other ones.
Oh, yeah. No, go ahead. It wasn't.
I'm trying to get the
uh,
name of the card. It's a basic
okay.
land out of Mercadian Mask. It's called Sandstone Needle.
Oh,
I saw it on like one of those market movers.
Mudslide?
No. It's a common card.
Oh.
And that Joker is a $7 card now.
Really? Do you
For
know the
basic-
card
for
name? Or?
a common land. Yeah, I said Sandstone Needle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have it right here. Sandstone Needle. Okay.
Now that's impressive. That one caught my eye.
There we go.
Because I had like 18.
comes to play
18 well, first off, you have lightly played. Check the condition of near mint because that's what
Yeah.
pricing typically goes off of.
$7. Ooh.
Yeah, so I went upstairs. I'm like, how many of them things do I have? I had like 18 of them.
Do you have
Yeah,
a foil
everyone-
one?
Ooh.
Do what? I'm sorry, I heard two people talking.
Do you have a foil version?
Holy
No.
crap.
No, but what's the foil multiplier? I bet it's high on this. It's
Well,
old.
the base has
Scroll down.
146. Yeah.
Scroll down, please. That's yeah. So wow, there's only 2 listings. That's why.
Yeah.
All
very
right, so
rare.
look on the view more data and see what the last foil one sold for.
2346.
Yeah,
No.
2347.
Oh no. Foil
No, it's-
2346. Yeah.
So
But
146 is not real. I
Yeah.
hope to get that for it price.
right. Oh,
But
I mean,
even
these
still,
foil
you know, a common land
yeah.
going for $7 now is just that's
That-
impressive.
I mean, with proliferate, it could be good, but I mean, comes into play tap. So,
I think it's due
yeah.
to the whole. I don't know if you want to call it resurgence or invention of. I don't play it. The pre-modern.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
So
Interesting.
this should be a lesson because one of the things I don't know if I should spoil this. You know, F it. I'm on as a guest. Yeah,
Yeah.
give you some exclusive content. So we're looking
Ooh.
at a potential alternate format for Commander raids. Matt
Oh.
came up with. 'Cause he was looking at all of his bulk
Mhm.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're a Magic player of any sort, you probably have boxes of cards. You don't know what to do with them. And he was
Yeah.
thinking about coming up with a format where you would physically have to destroy cards playing against the commander.
Oh wow.
right? And so you'd want to play with bulk that you just don't care about. But it would now give you reasons to say, yeah, I'll take that box of bulk that you build commanders out of bulky garbage, and we tune down the boss. But part of that is, players have to destroy physical cards.
Oh wow, good times.
Kind of like kind of like back in the days when you had ante, and you're like, I don't want to play against somebody if I actually lose my cards.
No, I want to play ante. Bring ante back.
Well, this is sort of like playing with ante, but just against the commander raid boss.
I dig it.
You lose your cards.
Yeah.
So anyways,
well, guys,
that's something that we're brewing up.
Well, I look forward, and not really, but look forward into diving deep into the document that we prepared.
I haven't looked yet. I saw your message. I haven't.
Right.
Okay.
But I hope we're gonna try to dive in. I will see who I can get on to discuss it. But the actual court case that is currently pending, but we have the actual thing.
Did I miss you covering the Q4 results? I'm kind of curious about that.
Oh,
No.
I did not cover it.
Cover it.
I have not.
You want my quick 10-second summary on that?
Sure.
I think it'll surprise you.
What's that?
For once, I'm actually positive on it. Like, I think there's
Really?
lots of good news in there. Yep.
Oh, okay. Nice. I have not done that. I know I usually post the thing, but it's reception lately on it, so I was like, But I will have to look into that too. But I know next week, Dan put a lot of effort in. I need to match to try to understand what all is implicated. It's not what people are saying or have been covering on this supposed case.
It ain't so.
Let's just say it's a lot of rage bait and a lot of scandal. Oh yeah. I've been looking into the 76-page document, 10 pages of which have been redacted, and a lot of legal jargon. And let's just say shareholders are not happy. Bank of America is not happy. Hasbro not happy. And 13 executive officers gonna get sued up the behind.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. But I don't want to talk too much on it right now because I don't know. I want to know. So, Bob, I will float that document to you. Did I already or no?
I think you floated me the link. I don't know about the document itself, but
okay, yeah. So just
I can't promise
PDF
I'll
file.
have time.
Yeah. Sure.
I can't promise I'll have time. I've actually been very busy teaching people to play Commander Raids lately.
Nice. Hey, that's fun. It's always good to do something fun on your side time rather than work all the time. Yeah.
Work.
I
don't want to work anymore.
Why do you guys have to punish me with that word?
Right. Work. Yeah. Thank you for the correction there. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up again this Saturday, probably late night. We're gonna be doing some giveaways. It's Single Awareness Day. I always like to do something fun. So make sure you guys stay posted. It will be late, so I gotta do a few things during the day and early evening, and then I will come back and stream. So I don't have a set time for you guys yet, but this Saturday should be fun. If you're single or want to know what singles I have available as far as cards go, and then also a bunch of giveaways. Or if you're just aware of being single, which Valentine's Day always does. So
happy Valentine's Day, all
you
lovers.
Happy Valentine's Day that have Valentines. If you don't, cool. Come celebrate Single Awareness. If you do have Valentine, come celebrate Single Awareness. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Talk much.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Wouldn't talk later.
No. Oh, well.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come in and step on you.
Yeah.
I'm willing to stick around if you want to talk to me.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna. Yeah. If any toes were stepped on, I was pushing it along a little bit, but yeah, we got into the whole commander thing. That was crazy. All right. Well, guys, have a good one, and we will catch you next Thursday. Hopefully closer to 5 p.m. my time, so 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, you guys have a good one, and stay spiffy. Bye.
Late.
Bye.
Did the stream end? Nope, not yet. All right, end the